So we out somewhere, and I'm standing. He's like standing right behind me on my side, and I just happen to look up, and I see some woman just like like licking her lips and stuff, and I'm like, who this woman looking at like that? And I turn around and it's his ass. She looking at she looking at
I ain't seen nobody looking at me. She making this
No,
up.
he wasn't paying attention or nothing, but it was like, what? Like, she look, and I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like, and then I didn't tell him until we got outside. I just thought that was so funny. And he just like, now you know
I'm a prize too.
Anyways, all right. So we're going to start this off right. Welcome to episode 6 of the Unfiltered Show. I'm Candace Sherrill.
Big Davo, Davin the man. You know it.
And we're going to speak on some topics today. Let's talk about it. So the first and forefront of it all is Mr. P. Diddy,
Shine
Daddy.
Puff Daddy Combs.
Yeah. What's your take on that?
Well, yesterday we heard that, was it yesterday or the day before?
It was yesterday.
Cassie, whatever her name is, I believe used to be his wife, maybe.
I'm not sure.
They got kids together, and she filed a lawsuit for, what was it?
It was a lawsuit alleging rape, assault, things like that in that nature within their relationship. So,
man, well, today when we woke up, we seen that he settled out of court.
Undisclosed settlement.
It's hot. Take this jacket off, and I'm gonna tell you how I feel, because by him settling out, what does that usually mean?
I mean, it's someone admitting guilt, and I feel like it's also getting ahead of what could come out more. Like, more could come out. So it's like he's getting ahead of.
Nah, because guess what? By him admitting, basically, is just like, you gotta look at, by her coming out and, going against the machine, because he's a part of the machine, believe it or not. If she doing that and him admitting to it and paying out whatever, what's that usually? What that means okay, she came out there.
It's gonna be more.
It's gonna be. Look what happened to Deshaun Watson. You probably don't know who it is.
The football player?
Yeah, quarterback.
Yeah.
Man, he got like 48 cases. But the only problem that I have with all of it is, why are y'all seeking money instead of justice? The man can pay you he's a billionaire down there. I believe he's worth $1 billion. So what is $4 million to him? Nothing. When situations like this happen, man, fuck the money. That makes it look like you just here for the money. You're not here to make sure this doesn't happen to nobody in the future. In my opinion, Diddy should be tried or whatever you call that. Mm-hmm. He should be punished, especially all the dirt that comes behind his name at this point. You can really flip the case and say, man, he's a much worse person than Suge Knight. I believe he had something to do with Big getting murdered, Pac getting murdered, and probably so many other people. So I don't know. I feel like he needs some criminal charges brought upon him.
Probably so. I mean, the monetary thing or whatever, that's been in the works for years. Like, that's been done for years. Like, the lawsuits and all that, they try to hit you where it hurts in your pockets.
That $4 million to a billionaire is like
it's not
$4.
It just makes me think of that movie we just watched with Jamie Foxx, The Burial, where he was going up against a big corporation they were trying to settle. And he's like, nope. So, and took him to trial and hit him where it hurts, his pockets. So,
and guess what it ended up doing? Destroyed that company.
Yep.
Took that whole empire down. And that's what
it takes.
But at the end of the day,
keep saying no.
But see, the thing about it is, if you're raping women and assaulting them and stuff like that, bro, you need to be in jail. And when you go to jail for stuff like that, you know what happens?
You get raped.
Yeah, because you deserve it. So yeah. I don't know what Casey was really after. People saying that she just, her lifestyle changed and her pockets ain't right no more, so that's the only reason why she did that. But, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, that's all I feel. I don't know. We want to talk about another music artist.
Oh man,
that's in the field right now. Mr. Andre 3000.
3 Stacks.
What's it? New Blue Moon is the album, and he hasn't created an album in about 17 years. And you know, we all know
that's his first solo album.
Yeah, first solo album. Yeah.
And you know, he hasn't really been dropping music. He's been featuring on stuff like that.
But his album is
him and Big Boy Outkast.
Yeah.
I feel like it's been longer than 17 years.
I think it said 17 years, yeah. And so I guess he pretty much saying he ain't got much to say anymore.
He wanted to make a rap album, but...
And so we were listening to it, and I didn't notice the titles, and after we listened to the sounds of the instruments, and the titles seemed to be like the intro to a story. So it was like he was playing the music, and it sounded like he was like playing what would in his head what would be a story to what the title was. That's what I got out of that. Like, basically make up your own story as you listen to his music with your eyes closed, pretty much. Like, it was like the panther. He was a panther in Hawaii. And then the song sounded like, okay, if I close my eyes, I want to think about, you know, that may sound like something really high. Like, I feel like...
watch that. Whatever, you definitely, buddy, definitely. Listen, man, I love Andre 3000. He's one of my favorite entertainers of all time. You know, he stands out on everything he ever does, even movies. People don't even realize he's an actor too. Mm-hmm. But bro, man, I tried. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't think that's just not for me. It's probably a lot of people out there that loves that.
It's a market for everything.
Man, I gave it the first 2 or 3 songs, bro. This shit made me feel so weird. I feel like I was stuck in the elevator or something. Like,
it gave me the feeling of like transcendence. I told you that. Like, it's like a transcendence type feel. Like,
I don't.
But no, I mean, I think he's owning something. I don't know what that something is, but it's something. Like when he spoke on the Hey Ya song. The Hey.
It was about his best friend or one of his good fans saying that
was it. And it was like a huge hit.
It was one of the top songs at that time, you know, if not the top song. But this, for me, it's just not it. It made me feel really weird. I just all I can say. Like, maybe because we was driving, you know, it's not driving music, you know, it's not riding music or nothing like that. Maybe if you just on some chill type, I don't know. I just can't see myself sitting in the room listening to that.
I'm just saying, whatever his vision is his vision. That's why we don't see it.
It's great. It's great.
But I still think
I love the creativity that he always brings to the table, but for me, it's not. I'm not gonna play it again.
Yeah.
In fact, I downloaded it on my Spotify. I'm gonna delete it because I don't want it to play. Because they like 15. The song's like 15 minutes, and like no.
Yeah, they're really long.
You know, if you go on the album and then the album ends, it'll start playing stuff from your playlist, and I just don't want that to come up. You know.
Yeah.
I won't undown. I don't know. I'm just gonna delete it from the playlist. Yeah, my library. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry. I love you, big dog, but it's enough for me.
All right. So we're gonna fast forward and speak on the new wave of electric vehicles. Well, it's not really new. It actually been around, but it's becoming more of a thing now. And it's actually expected in California to be, they want to completely wipe out gas cars in California by the year 2035, I want to say, and only electric vehicles. I actually have personal insight on this, but...
Can't speak on it.
Yeah, but I don't see it working.
No. It's definitely not going to work because, bro, if you really pay attention to it, when you go and get gas, you can fill up your car in 2 or 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. You can fill your entire car up and you can drive off that full tank of gas for probably around 450, 500 miles, right? When you are charging
your vehicle, you're probably going to wait in line for about an hour or two. You know, with the inflection, it's like an influx on vehicles now.
Electric vehicles.
So you're gonna wait that long, and then even to get to the station to make sure that it's properly working, that could take a while. And to actually get charging, that could take about 30 minutes to an hour and a half. So
the biggest problem with it is there's gas stations on pretty much every corner in the United States.
Right.
Like every, major road, there's.
And it doesn't take much to build one as far as the infrastructure and everything like that. But as far as the stations for
electric vehicles,
it requires a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, and then also at the same time, bro, they talking about a year of what that they plan on having.
Well, that's just
like in California.
That's for California, 2035.
And bro, how many of those stations are y'all gonna have to build to be able to?
It's gonna have to be the same amount as gas stations.
Right, and then you're not talking for what is it? What's they call pumps? They're not pumps. What the fuck are stations?
Charging stations. Yeah.
It has to have more than just 4.
Yeah.
Booth. What the hell are they called?
Right. Yeah, they're charging
They're gonna
stations.
have to have at least 12 at each station instead of just 1 or 2 or 3 or 4.
Now Tesla was ahead of the game because Tesla made their stations primarily for
Teslas, yeah.
And then you have all these other models that came out, and they're wanting to use all these stations are using these same stations that everyone uses, and that's where that issue's coming in.
And still, but even Tesla, bro, for me, my knowledge on where I've seen those Tesla charging stations, I only seen like 1 here in Waco. And I'm pretty sure.
But it's like 15 stations there too.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure there's way more than 15 cars that's Teslas that's needing charging, you know.
Of course.
So, bro, I just don't think it's gonna work. You know. I mean, I'm cool with like the hybrid idea.
Yeah, the hybrid where you can
do both
gas or electric.
Yeah, I mean because. No, that's going to cause a lot more problems than it's going to resolve, in my opinion. You know, it might not be a big topic to you right now, but here in the future, if they really are trying to,
especially for us Texas people, it's not as big here yet, but it's getting.
It's getting there. I'm old school. I love gas, especially since the gas prices are going back down. I'm fine with it. And it's not even like you're saving no money with that. In my opinion, what I see.
Yeah, if it's working properly, you're gonna save money. But if it's not, you're not supposed to save any money.
But see, in my opinion, saving money compared to saving time, which one is more valuable?
Exactly.
I like my time because I can make more money if I have more time.
And if you're losing time,
you're losing money. So you're really not saving. You're not saving the earth either. Don't start with me with that shit.
Well, speaking on evolution and elevation, we watched Maxine's Baby last night, which is the Tyler Perry story.
Documentary, yeah.
Yeah, and it was pretty amazing. Like it was some parts in there. It was like, it was really inspiring for me, especially for what I'm trying to do and what he's helping me try to do and things like that. So it was inspiring. It was a part in there. Well, I knew about, but I didn't know the why.
The severity of it.
Yeah, I didn't know. We don't want to just reveal that, but because it was a big but.
I don't know why we don't want to reveal that. You got the opportunity to watch it just as well as we did, so we can tell them.
Well, okay, it turns out, if you're aware of the Tyler Perry story, even before this, like, he had a very hard childhood.
Very, very hard.
Very abusive
father. Yeah. And when we talk about abuse, I used to get my ass beat. And, I dealt with some abuse before. But this man here, he dealt with it on a whole different level,
And so, come to find out, when he was around 30, his mom basically asked his mom, like, why does he hate me, pretty much? Like his dad, why does he hate me?
He asked that when he was a kid.
Oh, when a kid, but she didn't tell him till he was...
No, she didn't tell him nothing.
No, she didn't
She passed away already.
No, she passed away in 2009.
He found out this, 2018 or something.
No, he found out the results of something, but he was told that he always thought that you weren't his child.
Oh, yeah.
When he was around 30. And so, I guess not too long ago, they actually did the DNA test and came to find out that
he wasn't his father. So
that was like a big blow. Like,
so he really ain't even Tyler. In fact, did you guys know that he changed his name to Tyler? He was actually a junior image
of the daddy that he looked to be.
That was supposed to be his pops this whole time.
And he changed his name to Tyler.
So his name ain't even Perry. We just gotta start calling him Tyler. Okay.
No, I mean, because his mama still passed her last name Perry, so I feel like he would still take that off.
And that man still had a big part of raising him, even though it was harsh.
Yeah.
But in all,
and he got his work ethic for him.
Man, I learned, I earned a whole new perspective and respect for Tyler Perry, because man, that man, he changed up. He really, to be honest with you, he changed the world.
Yeah.
You know, because and you know, I'm not all about black, white, none of that type of stuff, but he gave so many opportunities.
Yes.
So many opportunities to
as many as his own people still try to tear him down still.
Yep. Yeah, the crazy thing about it, I didn't even know he was from New Orleans.
Yeah.
He was from New Orleans.
And you see what he said? He put up that show for all them years and it kept boom, boom. And he realized, okay, I got to get out of my own town.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Man, listen, this is a different, to be honest with you, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't matter where you're at.
It doesn't.
Particularly, like, as long as as long as the internet's around, we're global.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying it's different for different things. I feel like you do need to be in a different area.
Different strokes.
Like what I do now, sure, I can work with anybody. But as far as like putting on what he put on in a town or whatever, you gotta know some people.
I mean, really, it all boils down to money.
Yeah, he backed all his own projects.
I can literally there's so much space out here in Waco that I can literally go, if I had the money, of course, I could go buy big ass land and do the same thing he did.
Yeah.
But it all comes down to having the money. I think
if you talking about Tyler Perry studio.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, Buddy up there, like, he close to, you know what I'm saying? That shit is bringing in almost, what they said, like 3.2 billion.
Yeah, I think it was
annually.
Within it was some year, it was only $315 million industry or something. And once he got to where he was, I think it was like 2017, 2018. Maybe it was even earlier than that, but it ended up being like 3.2 billion and employed like 32,000. Like those numbers just they just shot on up.
We're talking about Tyler Perry Studios. This is what we're talking about, right in Atlanta. That it took basically Hollywood. You know, Hollywood is really playing catch up with him now. You know, they didn't catapult past with Hollywood going on. That's why they have all these strikes and stuff going on and using AI, artificial intelligence, because
they finally ended the strike.
Writer strike and the movie. Yeah.
But I want to say he pays his people.
Yeah, he pays them well.
I believe with Taraji P. Henson, before she worked with him, and I believe what it was is she explained to him how much the salary was before any of his projects, and then what he paid her for. It meant, I think it was I Can Do Bad All By Myself, not Acrimony. I think it was the I Can Do Bad All By Myself, and he paid her like a maximum. He's like, never take anything less than this for any of her future projects. So,
and you said they recorded the
Acrimony was recording of the day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Because it's actually
I love it.
Yeah. Also Tyler Perry, he paid Cicely Tyson $1 million for 1 hour of work just to make sure that she would be good for the rest of her life. Like, be able to take care of everything for the rest of her life,
Cicely Tyson been game.
Yeah.
She was in the game for a long time.
She might not even needed it, but he still just did it just because. He does stuff out the kindness of his heart. We need more people like Tyler Perry. At first, when I first seen the whole thing with the Madea, I didn't understand it, but I found a new understanding. Even before the documentary, they try to say the emancipation of a black man by a man dressing up. Man, that wasn't the idea. That wasn't his idea of being feminized or nothing like that.
Because he still played Uncle Joe.
Yeah, he played him out.
I mean, if you gonna say that about him, you gotta say that about Eddie Murphy.
You gotta say that about Martin Lawrence. You gotta say it about Robin Williams playing Mrs. Doubtfire, and it's not even a black man.
Yeah, so it means.
So no, it's different. It's different levels. Like, you can say if they was acting like, feminine and flirting with man and stuff like that. No, that's something different. It's just playing a character.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it, but much respect to Tyler Perry.
Yeah, very much so. Very inspirational. Very motivating, actually.
Very, very motivating.
So, anyways, drop your opinions in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe when you get a chance. Tell your friends about it. Tell those friends to tell their friends about it. so we get those subscribers up. Remember, we have a raffle going on till the end of this month for $50 gift card for Amazon.
You do some little Christmas shopping for your children or your, you know, it ain't much, but every dollar helps.
Yeah.
We're in a recession.
Believe it or not.
Yeah. You might not see it, but you should see it.
Yeah. But all right.
I don't know how big your bank is.
Really? All right, so we out for the day. I'm Candace Sherrill.
Big Davo.
And yeah.